cash on my cash stack. High yields on stable coins, yeah, that's where my bag at. All I really need is Wi-Fi, getting money on DeFi, mega cash on MetaMask. You better run when the runners run, show you how to get your money up. Dollar inflated like bubble gum, markets are jumping like double dutch. Buying up gold till I get a ton, crypto, yeah, I got some. You better run when the runners run, you better run when the runners run.
All right, welcome in everyone. You are running with the runners. It's Tuesday, November 19th. Bitcoin just hit an all-time high once again today. M.I.M.S, I hate to say we told you so, but we told you so, man. How's it going with you?
Sound money session. Look, fired up and excited. This is time, folks. Everything that we've been talking about with these physical assets, with these digital assets, how to preserve your money, how to grow it for you. It's exciting time for those that are in position. Really an exciting time for those in position. And man, we're having a lot of fun right now, and it's just going to get better going into 2025. So much better going into 2025. I'm fired up. What about you, brother?
Man, the year of Jubilee 2025. Guys, we got so much to get to, so much going on. And again, I'm just telling you guys, crypto is exploding. You're not too late. You want to hone in and take advantage now. Even if you've been in crypto, this is our time. Okay. This is the fourth quarter. It's the time to harvest. It's the time to profit. So you want to make sure you're following along, you're running, you know what's going on. And I saw M.I.M.S, you posted this just a little bit earlier. That drop, that, we were one of the first people in this, is back to a $10 million market cap. Of course, we'll talk about the huge XRP rise this week, but here is Drop's chart. Okay, we were still talking about it in here last week, telling you guys, listen, when XRP pops, Drop's going to go. It's the number one meme coin on XRP. Meme coins are going to be a huge narrative this bull cycle, and we're still not at the all-time high. But of course, Drop is the number one volume on X Magnetic, which is kind of the DeFi for the XRP ledger. M.I.M.S, why do people need to make sure, even now, even though if they didn't listen to us last week, why do they need to capitalize on XRP and Drop?
Yeah, I mean, so every major, blockchain ecosystem, they have a top meme coin. And XRP has been suppressed for so long, has a huge community. A lot of people, even who fudded XRP, are excited about XRP now, and that it's actually getting some light and some growth. There will be, as XRP rises in value, people, you have to understand that people are going to want to look at what's on the XRP ledger. Okay, what's going to bring value, and what's going to grow as the XRP token, as the XRP coin rises, right? What is on that ledger that's going to benefit from that rise? And that means projects that are on the ledger will get exposure. And then people will take their money, their value, the XRP, and buy into the projects on the ledger. And you know what people love right now, which is hot, which is the big narrative, is meme coins. Meme coins is where the community is where the retail loves to partake in. And so now when people are looking at XRP, they're going to say, well, what is the number one meme coin on the XRP ledger? Where's the opportunity? And the timing that we have is so perfect because there was no major meme coin on the XRP ledger because XRP wasn't moving. The meme coins weren't even on the XRP ledger until recently. So now that they have meme coins and we got in at the beginning, we have partnered with and found the number one meme coin on the ledger, and it's still very early. This was the first coin to hit $10 million in market cap. It's now at $17 million in market cap. It's going higher. We believe that this is going to be a $1 billion market cap coin. When you look at other projects on coin market cap and you see Dog with Hat, and you see, I think Brett might be top 100, and you see,
Peanut.
Yeah. Oh, Peanut's top 100 now?
It went up to top 50 when it first took off, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. Wow, exactly. So, I mean, that type of momentum can take place. And we believe, especially with the rise of XRP, that Drop being the number one meme coin that has the best community, the best narrative, Okay, that drop is number one. So you're still early. It would have been better if you caught it last week. But like I said, it's at $17 million in market cap. The next goal is 100 million, and then we're going to $1 billion. But this is a possibility, and we're very excited because right now we're up and we're right.
Yes, and so the big news this week, guys, is obviously XRP, went up hugely in price. We'll talk about that in a minute, but Drop got its first centralized exchange listing, which is huge for meme coins. So last week, we'll talk about it, but meme coins popped because a lot of them got listed on centralized exchanges. Centralized exchanges love this because they know new people love to buy meme coins. So they want to get them listed on their centralized exchanges because you need to know what you're doing to get Drop, and you need to know what you're doing to get meme coins when they first come out. So if you can get them before they hit major exchanges, you're going to be in a really good spot. Shannon asked a really good question here. What is Ripple? So when XRP first came out, it was called Ripple. And for whatever reason, I think it was for legal reasons, Ripple is kind of now more the banking aspect of XRP, and XRP is the token. So Ripple Labs still exist, and it kind of transformed into XRP. So they're kind of the same, but kind of like doing different things inside of the ecosystem. M.I.M.S, you're more expert on this. Did you have anything else to add to that?
Yeah, I would just say what's important about when people talk about XRP is it's really the ledger. It's the decentralized ledger and who's using it, what's being built on it to give the XRP token value. And Ripple Labs is doing something that is going to replace Swift, okay, and the movement of money is what a lot of people say. And they're making the partnerships, and they're making the connections with governments and central banks around the world to be that liquidity provider, okay. And so it's really about the ledger. It's really about the XRP ledger. That is where the real value, the decentralized value, and as more people use that ledger, that the XRP coin is needed, and that's going to bring value to the XRP, and that's why people get excited, because they understand that Ripple Labs, the value, the real world use case, the real value connections and partnerships that they're doing across the world, for them to facilitate their business, their transactions, they need XRP. So that creates value for the XRP. It's because of the ledger. So that's the real value is in blockchain. It's in the decentralized ledger, and that XRP is the gas. It's what's needed to make everything work.
So speaking of meme coins, like I said, Peanut the squirrel, if you guys aren't aware, Peanut and Fred were two animals that were taken away by the government right before the election, and it caused quite a stir on social media. So people made meme coins about them. Peanut, it was over 2 billion market cap in like a week or two. It was crazy. But the important thing to notice here, guys, is we've been talking about ISO 20022 for like ever. Okay. It's a protocol for cryptocurrencies and messaging. And these three tokens right here, HBAR, we've been talking about forever. That was in our top 7 we recommended. Stellar is ISO, and XRP is ISO. So Mantra is a serious token. That's a depend play. But basically 3 out of the top, actually, Algorand is an as well. And so is Quant, isn't it? 5 out of the top 10 coins that moved last week were ISO tokens that we've been talking about. So again, crypto goes in narratives. Okay. We had a meme narrative. Doesn't mean it's gone, but last week it was huge. And now we have an ISO narrative finally taking off. M.I.M.S, did you want to quickly cover ISO for some of the new people we have on here?
Yeah, and what you have to understand is that we're still early. There are trillions, tens of trillions. I mean, a lot of money getting ready to come to the crypto space. And ISO has always been the real blue chip, the real solid value in blockchain. While there was speculation with meme coins and speculation with other projects, everybody was waiting for the ISO projects to take off for their use case with regulatory clarity and the SEC getting out of the way. But with Gary Gensler stepping down, whether he steps down or whether Trump get rid of him, Gary Gensler's out of there. With Trump being a crypto-friendly president, okay, saying that the U.S. is going to be the crypto capital of the world, with us having a crypto-friendly Senate, with us having a crypto-friendly Congress, okay, this is very bullish for crypto companies here in the U.S. Trump saying he wants to remove taxes on crypto companies, crypto tokens like XRP and things like that. So that's huge, huge for the ISO narrative, for real solid blockchain projects. And yes, these ISO tokens, XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, Algorand, Quant, okay, these are going to do numbers. They're going to do numbers. Okay. And there's so much more money coming in. This right here is a pre-pump. It's not even a real pump.
Right.
It just solidifies what we know to be true about the value of these projects and what's to come. Okay. So you're still early to a degree, right? Trillions of more dollars are coming in. And, this is the real value. When you look at the stock market, and what's moving the stock market is the FANG stocks, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google, whatever have you. Well, to me, these ISO tokens are like the FANG of the blockchain. Okay. So yeah, definitely you want to have these in your portfolio.
It's just hard to believe last week on our live, XRP was at 64 cents and then pumped to $1.20, doubling in just a week.
Yeah.
So again, guys, this is why you're not too late. Everything's, literally a week can make a huge difference. And the other thing that happened last week was just the meme coins. Again, I don't like it, but it's here. It's not going away. I mean, Dogecoin is the number 7 crypto in the world. $55 billion market cap. Shiba Inu, Pepe, Bonk, Whiff, Floki, Popcat, Brett, Peanut, Goat. Those are all top 100. What is that, like 12? 12 of the top 100 tokens are just meme coins.
Yeah. And when Brett hits a billion, I mean, not Brett, excuse me. When Drop hits a billion, that'll be like a 60x from where we are now on your money, close to there. So, and then, like you said, some of these coins hit over $1 billion. The Peanut hit with 2 billion. And I'm telling you, a lot of people know about XRP and what has been going on with the SEC over the last 7 years. And Dex Screener and other value is coming to the XRP ledger and exposure to these meme coins. We could see this take off. We could really see meme coins take off on the XRP ledger as people start to get into XRP, because a lot of people know that XRP is going to be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars per coin. They know where this is going. Okay. So they want to get in. Once we're probably going to have regulations by the end of the year. And of course, once Trump gets in, if we don't go to war and the Democrats take us, just take everything down. Okay. They're in power right now. Okay.
Right.
But if Trump, peaceful transition, like Biden said, and we get Trump in there, it's game over. The blockchain, trillions of dollars, assets going to take off. ISO tokens going to take off. It's just going to be huge. It's going to be a massive, massive wealth transfer into these digital assets and physical moving forward. So you're still early, but I believe, we believe Drop is definitely going to be that major meme coin XRP ledger that's going to make a lot of people 6, 7 figures, some 8.
Shannon, we do not do much with the stock market, and we're going to talk about that why right now. So as you can see here, we have the top assets in the entire world. Okay, physical gold is still number 1 with a $17.6 trillion market cap. And of course, we have Bitcoin at 7, which has overtaken oil and silver. So those are the assets that we focus on because they're decentralized and they take power away from centralized authorities. When you're buying these other FANG stocks, like Ricardo said, big Apple, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, you're feeding the beast. You're giving your value to Wall Street. You're giving your value to huge mega corporations that don't really care about us. Now, the big move here is NVIDIA. NVIDIA makes computer processing, which is huge, obviously. They are basically holding up the entire stock market. NVIDIA earnings come out tomorrow. I'm hoping it pumps some of my AI coins. So that's another narrative. Right now, the hottest narrative in crypto is AI. And it's because NVIDIA is working with so many of these cryptocurrencies to decentralize computing power, how AI gets information, like kind of, it's called scraping the internet for information to teach and train these AI to understand things, to carry out processes. I mean, we're going to have it not soon. I mean, it's already here, where AI literally will trade for you. You can literally like speak or type into a Telegram AI bot, and it will like sell your crypto or buy it or follow a trading algorithm. So I mean, NVIDIA is huge. Like, so if you're in NVIDIA, you're doing great. If there was one stock I was going to get, it would be NVIDIA. But more for philosophical freedom reasons, we focus on getting decentralized assets to give power back to the people.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to, when it comes to digital assets, or well, I'll say physical assets versus stocks, eliminating third-party counter risk. This market is a rigged and manipulated market. The Federal Reserve is in here manipulating the bond market and rates right now, creating value from nothing, and manipulating this market in general, stock market as well. And like Mike said, decentralized assets, eliminating third-party counter risk. In fact, gold and silver, gold at an all-time high right now. Silver is going to break its all-time high in 2025. And so right now, gold and silver are outperforming the S&P 500. Okay. Over the last year, silver did about 30-40%. Over the last 10 years, silver has done about 14%. I think it's actually over the last 10 years, or maybe a little longer, 14%. And gold has done about, I think, 8 to 10% over the last 10, 20 years. So, we just like to eliminate third-party counter risks, learn from 2008. And, but we believe that also that everything is going to be tokenized. Okay. Everything is getting tokenized here. Everything is moving onto the blockchain anyway. So, your investments, in our opinion, should be in digital assets. Your savings is in physical silver and gold. And of course, you have an emergency fund in cash. But yeah, I mean, as you can see there, gold is up, silver is up 37%, in a year. Okay. And that's your savings. That's hedged. Zero, that's eliminating third-party counter risk. So yeah, that's why we stick to precious metals. Yeah, yeah, and silver's going to take off here. I think just as undervalued XRP is, I equate that to the same way that silver is massively undervalued. Silver is going to go to hundreds and thousands of dollars here as well. But I definitely see it breaking its all-time high in 2025 easily.
So another token we want to make sure you guys are on if you haven't been following us. And this is another, if you kind of missed XRP, I think this is going to be huge. So, and we've been in Corium staking, getting 25% APY for Corium. Works with the XRP ledger, and it's bringing real world assets to the XRP ledger. I think they're light years ahead of anyone else. And as you can see, Corium is super down. Okay, it just had a little pump when XRP pumped, but I mean, I think this is one of the most undervalued crypto out there. The market cap actually isn't even listed on here, but it's not very much. Only 500,000 tokens. It's at 11 cents. This isn't the max. Why is it showing me this? Yeah, I don't know why they're not showing more of the chart. But again, guys, research Corium. If you're into the into XRP, Corium is bringing real world assets. Institutions, trust this. They've done everything the right way. I know right now you look at this chart and it's not sexy, but that's the point, guys. You want to catch projects before they pop. That's the biggest mistake people make in crypto, is chasing green candles. You hear something went up 100% and you want to buy in at the top, and that's when everyone else is selling.
Yeah, and so that's what we were talking about when we talk about the XRP ledger. See, when XRP rises, people want to see what's in the XRP ecosystem. Okay, so Corium is one of them. Sologenic is another one. For people who are creating trust lines early on with XRP, and I think the Solo wallet, you got airdropped 5,000 Sologenic tokens. So I got airdropped some Sologenic and been holding it the whole time. And you know, Sologenic right now is popped as well, but it was much higher when it came out. And Sologenic is one that you're going to want to have as well. You might could pull up the chart on Solo, but Sologenic.
Yeah, and
You
Sologenic and Corium basically like work together.
yeah.
So again, I mean, you know, 14, 11. I mean, look at that, guys. You always got to pull out when you're looking at crypto. So everyone wants to like, what just happened this week, right? You got to pull out and look at this chart. Something that's hit $6 last bull market is 25 cents right now, and it was 11 cents last week. This is what you want to pay attention to. You know, if they have real world use cases, you know, they have partnerships, big institutional clients are going to come on. So, I mean, again, guys, you have to do, even once you get into crypto, you have to do what the opposite of most people are doing.
Yeah, and in regards,
Shannon, it's a great question. I wouldn't stake on an exchange. You want to stake in DeFi, actually using like a decentralized wallet, but you do need like an exchange to go from fiat or dollars into crypto. We use crypto.com a lot. Kraken's pretty good. You can use Coinbase. I don't really like them, but they're easier for new people. We have some different ones that we trade on that we can let you know. But I think something's wrong with my microphone right now, so I'll let M.I.M.S take over for a little bit.
yeah, it's just crackling. I can still hear you, but it's just crackling. So it's not like the worst, but you know, I can still hear you, but it's crackling. But yeah, and what I would say, boy, Mike says he can't hear me. Somebody in the chat, just let us know if you can hear me, and was Mike crackling a little bit, just to confirm that we're still live and that the audio is working. Shannon or somebody else in the chat, let us know if my audio is fine and how is Mike's. I'll keep talking and wait for some responses in the chat if that'll be appreciated. Okay, wait, I can hear Mike a little bit now. But what I would say while I wait for those comments in the chat, Mike might be rebooting the system or something. Okay, I'm gonna need him to change the screen. Okay, but yeah, in regards to silver, all right. In regards to silver, I'll say we hear you. Okay, thank you for putting that in the chat, Keisha and Thomas. And Shannon, Mike was crackling. Okay, yeah. So in regards to the silver too, you want to get physical silver, okay? Not paper contracts, not ETFs. Mike is messaging me now. They can hear me. Can you fix it? Something's going on with Mike's technical issues. Do you want me to pull up? He can't hear. And Mike is he's a product manager of the system right now. He puts the slides up and everything. I have no control over that. And he says he can't hear me. I don't know. Next slide. So yeah, Sologenic, and I think he was going to pull up HBAR. But yeah, the ISO tokens are huge right now. Yeah, Mike's having an audio issue. But yeah, these are tokens right now in crypto that you want to be in. It's still early, like I said. You know, trillions of dollars are moving into this market. And so even though some things are up 100% in the last week, when you zoom out, like Mike showed you, you know, it's nothing. But even you can see HBAR, you know, HBAR, that's a big spike at the end of that graph. But look where it's going to go. And I believe they're going to go much higher, because a lot of think about this too as well. A lot of the all-time highs that we're seeing was before the actual use case was taking place. It was all based on speculation. There was no regulation. There was no real volume or activity taking place. So a lot of the things that we're looking at when we're looking at, you know, the previous all-time high, well, how big was crypto at that time? How much actual activity was going on those chains? This was all based off of what the white paper and what it was purported to do and things of this nature. But now these projects have come much further, much more development, much more partnerships. It's bigger than where it was in the last bull run to substantiate that all-time high. So imagine a time that went by and more development, more utility, and now where it's going to go. So you're still early. That was basically all I have. I will just listen and close out when you say, okay. Okay, yeah, that's cool. And so Mike could having technical issues. Listen on the live. Okay, if you want to tell him to pull something up, I can, and then close out if you want. Well, if that's the case, yeah, that's essentially all we really have. We want to talk about drop. Make sure you get in the drop. We want to talk about ISO tokens and XRPL. We got a lot of other things that we're doing and that's coming down the line that we're really excited for, that can bring value to the community, that we're working out and that we're going to bring to you guys. Of course, if you already are familiar with what's going on with, oh, he put up the drop screen. Yeah, drop is moving. Take advantage of drop. Take advantage of drop. And of course, if you know what's going on, I've talked about this before with the Visa MasterCard settlement. Even right now, there's a lot of video from Congress and them doing congressional subpoena with Visa and MasterCard and these companies that have had to settle in this class action lawsuit for $5.54 billion. There's a way for business owners to get possibly get some of that money back. So that's a huge thing that we're taking advantage of. Look at some of the YouTube videos I put out on that. But that's all we have for tonight. Next week is going to be awesome. Moving forward as we get closer and closer towards a Trump presidency and a crypto-friendly presidency and Congress and Senate. But with that being said, yeah, I see Mike's pulling up that slide there about the credit card settlement. Go to my YouTube channel. We got videos on that and more information coming out. If you want to take advantage of that, if you're a business owner and you want to put yourself in position to place a claim to see if you can get some of that money back in this class action settlement against Visa and MasterCard, let us know and reach out. It's also a free opportunity for people who want to let people know and they can get paid as well. With that being said, we're going to catch you guys on the next live stream. Make sure you plug in, like this out, share this out, follow us on our social media channels to stay plugged into everything that we got going on. Because a lot of times we have different things going on and we don't always put it together on one platform. We got it going on separately. So make sure you follow Mike and subscribe to him, and then make sure you follow me and subscribe to me and take advantage of what works for you. So with that being said, man, look,